ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Mycotania. This time we have done the wonderful towers that you see in the background there, and today I'm going to be touring you around this brand new build that we have, and maybe giving you some teasers for things what we might have to come, and showing you around this new episode of this new Mycotania build. Let's go. So you can see the first change we have done here is we've actually added this ice tunnel through our walkway, which then leads to these stairs. So we've just made this big circular tunnel, and then as it goes up with that court at the side to our towers. So these actually have 4 separate towers, each with their own different sort of function. And I'll start off with this tower, which you may have already figured out. This is a radar tower, so this would be used to communicate between tribes or between the different areas of this base or something. I don't know how this would work, because this is in the future. Who knows what sort of far-flung technology they would have then. So this second tower that we have here, it was originally designed, it was going to be some sort of another communication tower kind of thing, but it actually ended up as being more of a space filler, just a sort of pointy thing, just a tower with for unknown purposes, let's say, and using the same general palette of this build of that quartz and polished basalt. But yeah, I don't know, put your ideas down in the comments. What do you think this tower could be? Should I add more of them, or do you think this is, should I destroy it and then start again? Because I'm not entirely sure about this one. I don't know whether to keep it or not. Anyway, tell me your ideas if you have any better things that I could put here. So yeah, that's the second tower. This third tower that I've designed, I actually lost the footage for the time lapse of this one, but it's sort of like a tower that you would see at airports, where they would have people inside here looking out to see guide the planes in. So I guess this is sort of a lookout tower in this sense, and it's just basically the tower actually keeps going. If you're looking, I haven't really bothered doing any interior, because the tower actually keeps going through the middle and then just gradually gets smaller towards the top. So it's sort of this kind of, I guess you could call it a lookout tower, and also fitting in with that communications kind of thing. I don't know, maybe not, we'll see. So of course, the final tower, the cherry on top of the cake, it's the main one. And actually in this tower, before we go in, we actually do have some redstone contraptions inside this one. As you can see, we have this door, which I've rather carelessly left open. So it's this 2x2 hipster door, which, if, I don't know, leave me a comment if you want to see how to make this. So we press a button, and then it opens our door up, and then we can press a button again on the inside, which will then close it up. And so now we're inside. There's also not much interior in here. But if we just go around here, this elevator design was designed by Mumbo Jumbo. So if we just place redstone block in here, we start going up our elevator all the way to the top of the tower. It's actually quite fast. Oh, and I've fallen off. Okay, that never happened. Let's just place our redstone block back in again and continue it. Oh, I've fallen off again. Okay, I think I might have got it fixed now. It's strange, because that did work in all the tests I've done. So, now it should work. So we place the redstone block there, and the elevator starts to go up. And what? It's just stopped. What is this? Okay, please work, please work, please work, please work. Shift up the edge, place the redstone block, and now we should see that we will go all the way up to the top of our tower in this rather neat elevator that we have here, ignoring all of the previous failures, because like I said before, that didn't happen. Oh, I've fallen off again. Forget it. We're not doing it. Just gonna fly up to the top. Okay. So yeah, it's if the elevator had worked, we would be on top of this block, and then we would be up here, which of course definitely happened, because you just saw it happen, didn't you? I can trust you, viewer, can't you? Yeah, I don't know. So back to subject. So this tower, its function is actually sort of an elytra tower, because after, in these centuries of evolving that the humans would have, we would have grown wings, obviously. It's the only logical explanation. We would have grown wings, and so would need a tower to glide off the edge of. If I can just demonstrate here, see if I can get a successful flight. And there we go. Gliding down to wherever we want to go. Maybe we can go to the next bit, or we could just fly down back to the entrance, very stylishly indeed, if I don't say so myself. So yeah, that's actually all 4 towers that I've now explained, and now for the sneak peek plans for the future of this Mycotania base. The more observant of you in the first episode may have noticed that a rather suspicious little board of signs down here were here when I recorded the first episode. You may have seen in the cinematic, the rather long cinematic at the start, that I have this little board of ideas here, and I'm gonna show you a few of these things that I have. So, the spanner with energy ball in mid energy source like Mumbos. That may have seemed a bit like gibberish to you, but I'll briefly explain it. So, what I've got an idea, so I'm gonna have, I could just make a mini scale here. So we're gonna have a big tower which leads up, and then like, I don't know, something like this sort of arrangement, but much bigger. So we're gonna have this spanner sort of shape, and then maybe like it. So this is going to be, there's going to be a ball of energy in the middle, and then there's going to be like crackling bits off it, and each of these sides and stuff. And actually, I've got a sort of a mini version down here, which you would have seen also in the time lapse. As you can see, we have this sort of, I don't know, I guess this is sort of how they get their energy. They fizzle it out from the air or something like that. As you can see, we have the ball here, and also got to show you this bit. So we have, this could be sort of a futuristic battery, which this energy generator is perhaps being stored in, and then which is also attached to this tower with this little outcrop here. I could, maybe in future, I might connect this up to the main tower, because actually that floor wasn't actually the bottom of the tower. Because if I just break in here, you can see that it actually goes all the way down and all the way up to that top. So this tower in all is actually over 100 blocks. I think it might even be 150 or something like that. 150 blocks big, blocks tall rather. So I don't know. I may do some more stuff here if you give me the support I need. And yeah, we could keep continuing on this tower, keep on making it bigger and better. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Well, I'm afraid that's all I've got time for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Mycotania, episode 2, The Towers, and I hope that the 3rd episode may be a bit better, a bit bigger build. Now that I have the powers of world edit, I could maybe make a big thing, maybe the spanner that I've given you the preview. But if you want, you can actually just pause the video where I showed you the board, and you could have seen all of my other ideas, and then I won't be able to surprise you anymore. But hey, I may have kept a few things secret for you. Maybe the best ideas of them all weren't in fact on that board, and you'll find out next episode. See ya!